Not many people have basements in California. That's a Zodiac reference for like the two people that remember Zodiac. Hello, 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 and welcome back to the Popcorn for Dinner podcast. The only podcast that you need to listen to if you're still pondering what it means to be human. Today we're talking about the Sugar season finale, episode 7 and 8. And joining me once more, ignoring their last evacuation trip. Guys, please welcome them because they never participate. They just like to watch. It's TMT and Ebuka. How you guys doing? Welcome back.
Your handwork is getting really good. I've noticed, like, when
Happy
you were
to be
talking,
back.
you're like,
Glad to
the
be
only
here.
show that does that. And I was like, oh, this is, interesting. You're like a
Yeah, it
magician.
was. Yeah, well, I'm trying to make people
great,
think that this
the
is
greatest
magic.
showman.
What's the magic trick? To make people think this is a good podcast.
Yeah, no,
Trying to slide,
there's
sleight of hand.
a lot of flair to it. It's nice. It's nice.
The
Is there?
Jedi.
Is there
What's that
really?
thing
Yeah.
called? The,
Oh.
the Jedi mind trick.
Jedi mind trick. Yeah.
Yeah.
you will subscribe and tell your friends about this podcast.
How you guys doing? Ready to talk about the final two episodes of Sugar?
I'm solid, man.
Yes.
Pretty
Well, I
good.
was born ready.
Locked
Oh,
in. Locked in.
Guys, thank you so much for sticking with us all through this season. Please, if you haven't, please rate and review the podcast. Just quickly, because it's been 2 weeks since we last on the podcast. Since then, our sister film podcast, Is This Cinema, is back. By the time you listen to this, there'll probably be episodes out on challenges. There'll be episodes out on The Idea of You, The Fall Guy. So expect lots of Zendaya and Ryan Gosling love on those episodes. We're also covering the Sympathizer, approaching the end of that. So please tap in if you're watching the show. And I think part 1 of Bridgerton would have dropped. Our episode on it would have dropped yesterday. So please check all of that out. Okay, Sugar. Episode 7 is titled The Friends You Keep, written by Donald Joe and Sam Catlin, directed by Adam Arkin. Episode 8 is titled Farewell, written by Donald Joe and Sam Catlin, and directed by Fernando Mireles. Speaking of, actually, just thinking about the credits. Speaking of the credits, the opening credits, I just realized that Colin Farrell's eyes turned blue in the latter episodes, like when
Yeah.
I think after
After the
after
reveal.
the reveal that he's an alien. I didn't realize. Yeah, I didn't see that until my rewatch. I'm like, oh, that's a
After they
sweet little
what?
thing. They reveal that he's an alien.
Okay. I just wanted you to
Yeah.
repeat it.
You mean the prediction that I got correct? I
No,
don't.
I
I
just
will
wanted
never
you to
tire of
repeat it.
saying it. Okay, let me do a quick plot summary of the last 2 episodes, and then we'll go into what we need to talk about. Sugar finally confronts his alien buddies and finds out that they were protecting the person who has Olivia, as was alluded to in episode 6. Apparently, some humans found out about their existence and used that to blackmail them. So mostly because of this, they're also being recalled back home. He gets quite angry about this revelation, and Henry gives him the address where Olivia is being held. Then after like a cool tension-filled scene with the kidnapper, again referencing as I referenced the basement thing from Zodiac, he attacks the kidnapper who kills himself and then rescues Olivia, but not before he takes a tape that has intrigued him. Olivia is back home, but Sugar, just like the typical private detective, he even mentions this in his inner monologue, is not satisfied, and he prepares to. Sorry, and as they prepare to go back home at his space, certain things continue to nag at him. So he goes over to the Seagulls to tie up some loose ends, including letting us know that Jonathan was the one that took those pictures of Olivia's mom, and he was sleeping with her. I.e., he was sleeping with his daughter-in-law, and he may or may not be Olivia's dad. Um, I mean, yeah. Sugar continues to listen to the tape he stole from the kidnapper turned killer, and then he eventually figures that there was someone else in the room. He returns to speak to Olivia, who confirms this, but states that she never saw his face, but he was always writing. The pieces fall into place in Sugar's head, and the audience realizes, or at least I realized at this point, that this wasn't going to be a limited series, so I was quite happy. When Sugar returns to Henry's house, he's nowhere to be seen. He's fled. He doesn't intend to go back home, obviously, but instead he wants to stay amongst us humans, taking notes and maybe even encouraging and influencing the worst of us. He leaves a final token for Sugar, which is his sister Jen's dress. This convinces Sugar to stay on Earth because he quote unquote wants to stop Henry, but probably just deep down he wants revenge. Ruby mentions that it was Henry's idea to protect the serial killer, stroke kidnapper, but that she had no idea about Jen. They give an emotional goodbye, and Ibuka and I are sad because there will be no Kirby in season 2. What did you guys think of the end of Sugar?
Who wants to go first?
Yeah, don't all rush at the same time. Ibuka,
Um,
what do you think of the end of Sugar?
so I don't know. I didn't love it. I felt like the last two episodes felt a bit on the flat side to me. But
Okay.
yeah, that's just me. I didn't love it. I'm not saying they were bad. They were just okay. They were serviceable, but I think they fell on the flat side.
Yeah,
TMT?
I think it's definitely a um. Oh, season 2 is going to be really cool. You should look out for that type of ending. But at the same
Mm-hmm.
time, it doesn't feel like season 2 is going to be really cool. I feel like Sugar is going to end up solving another mystery, and in doing so, tying up loose ends with Henry and some other psycho that he's encouraging. That being said, I did. I think the last episode in particular, I gained a lot of perspective on like why Sugar wants to be on Earth. Particularly like the scene where he's on the beach. I think that
Mm-hmm.
was really, really well done. And it's not just being like for Sugar, it's like he really gets the human experience, which isn't just what you feel inside; it's the way the outside world affects you. And I thought it was really poignant, and it just showed like why he loves the human experience so much. Like you can have this meaningless interaction that kind of brightens your day, regardless of how
Mm-hmm.
insignificant it is. Like a 9-year-old telling me not to go and swim with the sharks is, I'm just like, yeah, that's good advice, and I get why you tell
I
me
knew that,
that. I
yeah.
don't need it, but it's really nice. Thank you. It makes me happier to know that someone is looking out for me. Because that's the thing about people.
Mm-hmm.
We're almost either actively looking out for each other or trying to like destroy each other, or pretending we don't exist. Because everyone's a protagonist in their life, and every now and then it's just like stuff like that that makes you smile. And I think Sugar kind of gets that, and I think that scene was very, poignant in like expressing why he's here. It was definitely like Ibuka said, it was just definitely more subdued than like the other. I would say like the before 7 and 8, 6 and 5 were really like roaring up to this like big finish, and all we got was the finish. But it was a good finish, nonetheless.
So I actually agree with both of you. First of all, I didn't I didn't like episode 7. I think I remember watching that. I was like, because I messaged you, but I didn't want to skip my thoughts onto your. I didn't want to give an impression for the finale, but I felt like it was very bland and by the numbers, by Sugar standards. Like it just felt
Yeah,
like put a camera here and the person talks and they move the like. I was like, I'm not. Where's the
Yeah,
verve?
this isn't the magic
Where's the
that made
vibe
me
that
fall in
you've
love with the show.
yeah, exactly. Where's the vibe that you've introduced me to for the first 6 episodes?
Yeah.
Um, and I think I also felt like the reveal, and we can talk about it now if you want, like the reveal that he's a
hmm
politician's son and that he's blackmailing them because he found out that like they're aliens. I just felt like that was weak. I was like, ah,
yeah.
okay,
It
this
was
feels like
it
a
was
first
weak
draft answer. Like, did you guys go back and
because
polish this?
yeah, it was weak because initially I thought it would even be the politician or the senator, unless the guy confessed to his dad he was a serial kidnapper and torturer, and his dad decided to allow him keep kidnapping and torturing by threatening aliens. Which I'm so sorry. That's me just being me and being annoyed by this. But imagine how drunk on power must you be to threaten someone that's
Aliens.
blue and has super strength? It's
So
just
I have in my notes that these are probably one of the worst aliens we've ever seen on TV or in film. Like they're not great aliens.
They're not
They
well
die by
developed
gunshots.
yet. Yeah.
Not as characters, just as like
Oh,
specimen.
right,
Like they die
right,
by
right.
gunshots. They're
Yeah.
afraid. Why are they afraid of us? Are they mad? Like so, there's really nothing. Like they're not that special apparently. So
Um,
like I was like, oh,
exactly.
okay.
Fun fact: I noticed that has anyone seen the first episode of Fallout?
I
I
haven't
have
no.
not.
At the point of recording, I haven't no.
At
Well, you
this
can
point,
say
you
what you
have.
want to say.
Well, it's kind of a spoiler for the show, so I won't.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
But the politician's son plays an interesting character in the first episode.
Or the same actor.
Same actor, and
Oh, fair enough.
before Fallout, I hadn't heard of him, and now I
Me
see him in
neither.
two
Yeah.
major shows in like the same month. So I found that very interesting.
Yeah, he's having a good.
S-
Maybe he's gonna have a good few weeks.
s-
So yeah, I didn't
Someone's
love
getting.
episode 7, but I
You
did
know,
feel
yeah,
like
yeah,
episode.
you said.
I enjoyed episode 8 a lot more. But I can't. But
Mm,
again, like the let's put it this way, I was very happy when it seemed like it was not going to be a limited series. And like Apple, I know you're not listening, but please promote your shows because if you come and cancel the show because nobody's watching, like whose fault is that? People don't know that the show exists. Like what are you guys doing,
yeah,
man? I know there's a tax write off for you guys, and you guys don't care because you're the richest company in the world, but like just promote your shows, put a billboard, do something, please. Anyway,
I
but
think they have an opportunity there because now I'm definitely going to miss Colin Farrell's inner monologue. Like I'm going to
mhm.
miss him reciting things to himself. So if they could push out 2 3 seasons, that could become like a household name or a popular
So
thing.
yeah, because earlier in the season, like episode 5, maybe or episode 6, I was like, I would really like this to be slow horses but sugar.
mm,
Like he just solves a mystery every season.
mm.
Just like
Mhm.
Colin Farrell goes in, shoots for 2 months, comes out. Like the way they're doing, Gary Oldman is going to do slow horses too. He dies apparently. So just keep on like he's making sure that
Is,
like he's basically retired and this is his last role, as in this is Gary Oldman. So like
is
yeah,
that
Colin
what he
Farrell
said?
just go shoot. Yeah, he basically said like he's fine just doing this for like maybe next 5 years and not doing anything else. Appear in the random Chris Van Nolan cameo. No, but
Yeah,
like so
yeah. Fair enough.
yeah, so I'd like the idea of this being a recurring show because I'm like, okay, there could be something fun here if it's Colin Farrell just solving a mystery every season. So that part of the finale definitely enticed me. I think the Henry betrayal was kind of cool as well. But all in all, these are probably the two weakest episodes of the season to me, which I think maybe just because I had a very high standard for it. Like I don't think these are bad episodes, like you said. I would still really recommend this show to people. I think the resolution might have been easy, but also like it was like whatever. Like you said, this was not the main. I guess it was not the main mystery of the show.
Yeah, I
Um.
hate when a show like I feel like if you do a setup for season two, then the least you could do is wrap season one up very, very tightly. You know what I mean? Like just
Mhm.
make
Yeah.
it sexy.
Like Severance was a setup for season 2.
Yeah. But was it a
Fuck.
But
sexy one?
like, have you know what Severance?
No, I'm asking. Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Can you
Oh
go
my
watch Severance like
days.
today?
You
I don't want
need
to
to
watch
watch
it.
Severance. I literally just said, "Oh fuck," because I just thought about that last episode again.
No, TMT. Can you just go watch Severance like once you finish recording this?
In
I
fact, forget
tried.
the pod. Go watch Severance now.
I tried the first episode and it was so dreary and I was like, oh,
Okay, go back
stop.
and try
Oh
it
my
again.
days.
I don't know what you want me to say.
It felt like I was living in London again.
Oh god. I watched the
Oh,
first episode, I think 3 times. Not because it was boring, because it was just so fucking. Ugh.
yeah,
Okay,
TMT. What are you doing? Go watch Severance.
I think also part of me is not a big fan of Adam Scott's face. Um,
I love that. I love that so much because I get it.
yeah,
Oh my
I like
god.
I
Oh,
like when he's having fun as a character. I like to enjoy that. Like I don't know if you guys have seen the illustrious movie Torque, which was like a bike answer to Fast and Furious in like 2004. Where
I know of it. I've never seen it.
Adam Scott plays
When you
this
say a
on
bike answer, you mean motorbikes, right?
Yeah.
motorbikes, yeah, not bicycles.
Okay.
No. There's a bicycle answer as well with what's his name? JLG. What's JLG's
JGL.
name?
Oh, like
JGL's name.
15 minutes. No, no, no. I know the one
Yeah,
you're talking
something
about
like
as well. I think I've seen that
yeah,
one. Yeah.
This is
yeah.
bloody hilarious, man.
But the talk one with Adam, it's Ice Cube, Adam Scott, and some a bunch of other random people are in it. But Adam Scott plays like this unhinged FBI agent who dresses like an MTV video host. He wears like Converses and skinny cool pants and like he's like having fun and making jokes, and I'm like, wow, I've never seen him like. Because usually, like my I think my first interaction with Adam Scott was probably it might be Parks and Rec. I don't. I'm sure I'd seen him in things before that, but like the Parks and Rec version of Adam Scott
Probably
is
saw him in
very
Step
much.
Brothers.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, he was unhinged in Step Brothers. Actually, that was funny.
Yeah.
That was funny. He plays closer to his stepbrother's role, but like he also like as one of the stepbrother. But yeah. In this thing, he's just so fucking wet blanket. I don't want to watch this shit. But I mean, I've heard good things, so I'll check it out again because of you guys.
I
Because
don't
I
do like
believe
that was just a long aside. It doesn't change anything. Go watch Severance. Like, what are we doing here?
what I watch
Um,
several.
how much do you guys think this show was dependent on the twist? The twist.
Mm.
What are you calling the twist? Them being
Aliens.
extraterrestrials? No.
Yes.
I don't think that's. I think that's like 5%. It's almost pointless, to be honest. I'm actually there is a case to be made that's they shouldn't have added it because it didn't add anything to the story. It
Hmm.
didn't add much to the story. I don't know.
Yeah,
It could have been
I
done like
I think if they delayed that twist and dropped in the same um 10 minutes the two twists, one that they're aliens and two that the grandfather might actually be the father. If they did that and intertwined it in like this
where
revelatory,
you call
like
that more of a twist than
hell yeah,
Henry
hell
taking
yes,
Jen.
I believe in aliens. That's fine, but like fucking your son's wife is crazy.
Is that
Because
incest?
I just thought, wow, this is a really cool
Yes,
granddad,
it is.
and now I'm like, oh, okay, that makes
But they're
sense.
not blood relation.
Yeah, I know that it's not they're not blood relation, but it is to an extent.
Wait,
I
wait,
was
wait.
thinking
What do
about
you mean
that.
they're not? What do you mean they're not blood relation?
The same blood doesn't run through their veins now. What do you want me to
No,
say?
but wait. I'm so sorry, guys. Maybe this is me not paying attention, right? Him sleeping with this lady, right? He slept
Yeah,
with this lady
he slept with his
at
son's
the
wife.
start. No, was his son married to this lady when he
Yeah,
did it?
yeah.
Yes, they were
Oh,
married.
Jesus
He
Christ!
only knew about her after his son married her.
Oh my
Yeah,
days!
and he was taking
They said
crazy
they
So you
stopped
pictures.
after she got pregnant.
something needs to. Oh yeah, I remember you said that. Something needs to change in Hollywood, man.
Yeah. So I thought that
This
was
is real
I thought that
DD
was
hours. Didn't
that
Diddy do
was a
something
cool.
similar?
Fuck you. What?
Wow.
Jesus.
Okay. Moving on.
Moving on.
Yeah.
So the reason I asked the question about the twist is because we recorded episode on 5 and 6
Mm-hmm.
before the show really started ramping up in terms of its release, and I've realized that like they're really pushing this twist thing, and I don't know why. Like they didn't embargo the twist, so like people are like, so all the reviews are like, there is a twist, but we can't tell you what
Yeah.
it is. Like the social media account is like the twist comes in episode 6. I'm just like, why are you doing this? This makes no sense to
Mm-hmm.
me. I don't understand. That's just a weird way to market. I'm very confused.
It is very weird because one, I think the twist doesn't do much for the show. But
Yeah,
Mm.
secondly, the second reason I think is weird is personally, if you tell me a movie has a plot twist, you've ruined the movie for me.
yeah.
Like
Like,
the plot twist has to be the best one ever written for you not to ruin
Mm-hmm.
the movie for me.
and you
Mm-hmm.
aren't. It's not like it's the prestige that you're waiting 2 hours for the twist. You're gonna wait like 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't make sense because like now all the discourse about the show is what is the twist, and like if we watch the show,
Mm-hmm.
obviously we were lucky we got to watch it with the screeners before anything came out. If we watched the show knowing there was a twist,
The Prestige
like
is
I
the
can't
twist.
imagine.
So suddenly it feels very
Yes,
different. Like we no longer make the jokes about how maybe he's an alien or
yeah,
interesting choice of words there.
or
It's like, oh yeah, this guy's definitely something else.
like the only reason I even said, oh, maybe there's a twist is because I saw because the description is genre bending, and like that could have been
I think
anything.
I'm
That
going
could have
to
been
watch the
easily been
Prestige
wrong.
again today.
I have what the prestige. I said the prestige, and TMT just went on his own like silent mental journey, and
Yeah.
like Ebuka and I just talking to ourselves the past
No, I
five
was listening
minutes.
to what you're saying. But in the Prestige, it's I know the first one is the Pledge. Then the what? What's next?
We are talking about the twist or the steps to a
He's talking
magic
about the
trick.
steps. Talking about the steps of
The
the magic
stuff.
trick.
Or is the pledge? I know the last one is a claim. Let me Google it.
No, it's the pledge. The Prestige is one of them.
The Prestige is
Oh
the
yeah, the
reveal.
Prestige is. So first comes the Pledge, second is the
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Turn, and finally the
The
Prestige.
Turn. Thank you. The Turn.
Yeah. So the
Yeah.
Prestige is the
Thank you.
reveal. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I don't. It's very weird. I don't know why they're doing this. It seems very ill
So the Turn,
advised.
the Turn is the twist, not the Prestige.
Yes.
It-
Also, the movie should have been called The Turn.
no, the Prestige
Well,
is the
no.
twist. Anyway, this is not what we're talking about. I don't understand what's going on
Sorry,
right now.
sorry, sorry, sorry. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back.
Yes, please be
I
back.
just, yeah.
But yeah, no. So I don't understand why like the show is leading. Like I think they should have embargoed any talk of a twist from reviews and critics or whatever. Very
Mm.
episode 6, like 2 weeks before the end of the show. Like, why are you doing this? Makes no sense. And then everybody's
Okay,
like, "Oh, what's the twist? What's the twist?" Like, and then you're like,
can
"Oh,
I
the
ask
twist
a
is an
question?
alien." Okay, yeah.
How would you guys have shown the twist? Like, if you could change that about this show, how would you have done it?
Oh, I don't
I'd
mind how
have,
they did it.
I'd
Okay,
have shown it in season 2 or 3.
interesting.
No, that I
Season
felt
two or
like
three.
it felt like it was a last minute. Like you thought about it after. No,
Like
I don't have a
Twin
Yeah,
problem
Peaks.
with how they did
like
it.
one of those old shows in the 2010s where randomly the kind of show changes in like season 3.
Yeah,
Like
like I think.
Riverdale.
Can't believe
Riverdale
I didn't think of that.
is the most genre bending, prolific
Also, I
show
can't believe
I've
Ebuka said
ever seen in my
Ebuka
life.
said one of those old shows in 2010s. Jesus Christ,
I think he
we are
meant like
definitely
Twin
losing
Peaks or
recipes.
something, like Fringe.
No, no,
Oh
he did
god.
not mean Twin Peaks. He meant like Network TV. He meant Riverdale. He literally meant what he said.
Oh
Um,
god.
no, I think
Like so.
I don't think I think there's even a show that doesn't require this twist, like you said.
Mhm.
Maybe we need to explain why he's so infatuated with human experience. That could be a different thing, but the twist does
Yeah.
help to like it helps to explain that. It helps to explain his love for film noir and things like that and how he's learning. It makes sense, but just like okay, it's I don't think it's worthy enough to be leading the conversation 6 weeks before the twist comes up.
Yeah.
Like I think the show is much better than that twist.
Yeah, I also
Yeah.
like. I think what I did was as I was watching the show and I was thinking about his fascination with humans. Because quite frankly, as an alien, as a human, I would never understand any alien that was fascinated with like the rest of our species. I think we're fucking weird.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it gave me kind of like the Spock effect, which is like when an alien is fascinated with like emotions and like how volatile the human ones are, and then it's
Mm.
because like his race is very much evolved and they've gotten to a place where they can handle these things and they can calm down. So it's almost like regression in a sense, like all these things he wants to feel and be part of. It's like, guy, this place is making you worse, and you're thinking of it as you're wearing it as a badge of honor, and that's not
Fair
what that's
enough.
yeah, that's you're like turning
Eh,
feral.
ooh,
It's true now. Look at his wrist
Pharaoh,
with
Colin
their
Farrell.
robes. Look, that's good. With their robes, and they're looking like monks in space and everything. And now you want to be with like,
They have purple skies, glowing
He has
blood.
so he
do you
has a
get?
line in this finale which is very weird and interesting. He says they came here to study our mistakes so they won't make them. So almost like we are the more advanced species.
Maybe.
Because why we don't go learn from ants to figure out how to make humanity work.
I mean,
Well,
we
I don't.
could. We
I
100% could. Bees are very efficient in the routes they fly to collect honey. We could learn
yeah.
from like lower. We have. I'm sure we have learned from
We've
lower
definitely
life.
we.
Have
I mean,
we?
people, scientists collect anttails for a
Yeah.
reason, and like all those colonies and everything.
Yeah.
So we learn from them.
But do we ever really like
We learn
do we
from
ever really like implement them?
yeah. We learn
I
from
mean,
fungi.
theoretically, yeah.
Do we? No, no, no. You guys, the same thing studying and knowing how they
No, no,
Yeah.
work
no,
to
no,
say
no,
we
not
learn
studying.
as in like we implement it
No,
to society.
I'm saying we definitely
That's
learn from like things like bees. Bees, for example,
yeah,
are very clever animals. We learn from them.
yeah, and
Okay. It's
also
just interesting
like
that he was like, we're gonna go
yeah,
learn from humans to avoid making mistakes in our own civilization.
yeah.
I'm
I
like, we're not
mean,
that smart. We have nothing to tell you.
also your civilization is clearly capable of interstellar travel.
travel. Yeah.
Travel.
So you are ahead of us. Stop! Don't rub it
Somehow
in.
not capable of concealing themselves, though.
Bro, from U.S. senators, the most insane religious people on the planet. Like, stop it.
And also, I think it was Henry or Miller. Someone was like, "Oh yeah, they can't." No, I think it was Henry. Was like, the story can't go out because they can eliminate us easily.
Yeah.
These are not great. They are not great aliens. They're
Also, I'm
quite
so
weak.
sorry. The alien storyline is even so weak because, bro, I could be a singular alien on Earth and nobody can kill me. If you threaten me, I'll go in the middle of Trafalgar Square and transform and turn the whole world on his head.
But yeah, it's like it's very. I
Yeah,
don't. Yeah.
but
They have all
I
the
mean,
power here.
people say it's AI.
Fox
That's what I'd
News.
say if I was that's what if I was a senator, I'd just like, yo, call Tucker Carlson. We've got something for him to
I
cook.
love how. Do you guys think the goodness of humanity outweighs the bad? Because that is just to put a context. Obviously,
What kind
Henry's
of
like, you
deep
belong
question
here,
is
I
that?
belong here because we both like succumb to our worst desires. This is where we belong with these terrible people. And then Sugar is like, well, being on Earth, I have like experienced the range of emotions. To your point, TMT, I've experienced love, experienced hate, experienced joy, experienced sadness, experienced pain. That's what it means to be human. And
Mm-hmm.
like, obviously, he has the interaction with that girl, and he's standing on the beach and looking at the sun. Like, if you're an alien coming to Earth, does the positive of humanity outweigh the negative?
I mean, as an alien, you
Um,
would also have a different definition of what is positive and what is negative. So like if it's stuff like efficiency with like famine and war and all of that and how we handle like political discourse and diplomacy, yeah, we're terrible, but we're also fucking
Uh
lit,
huh.
man. We have comedy, we have music, we have like fashion, we have like a bunch of
Film in
random
this
shit,
case.
films, yeah,
Hmm.
so and those things go hand in hand because it all comes from the spectrum of emotion. So
Yeah.
I don't think Sugar is even saying humanity is fucking lit and they deserve to be saved or whatever. He's just saying, man, I like it here. It's kind of lit out here. You know what I'm saying?
fair.
So it's like
He
that
likes.
age old Nigerian. It's like that age old Nigerian joke about how, man, I'd rather go to hell than go to heaven with Nigeria. Who'll be in heaven, man? At least hell will be mad. There'll be fella. There'll be all these guys, and you're like,
Jesus Christ.
so I think it's kind of like that.
Fella.
Mm.
Ebuka, what were you
So
going to say?
no, I was just going to say that I don't think humans are.
Someone's going to listen to this and be like, fella went to heaven. I'm like, no, he didn't. No, he didn't.
I don't think humans are inherently good or bad, but I think our society is extremely evil. Like it's just extremely like it just rewards
Hmm.
the bad a lot of the time. So I feel yeah, I don't think our goodness can defeat how evil the society is. Like
Yeah.
if you're looking in from the outside, right, the amount of suffering that's in this world, and then think about the amount of money we waste on stupid things, bro. And if you're just looking from the outside, like a big, massive, yeah, and you're just like, look how much America is wasting
Yeah.
on something
Capitalism.
like KFC, and people in this part of the world can't even see one bone to eat. It looks, yeah. So our society is very evil.
I mean, look, look, look at how much America is spending on funding certain
Exactly.
countries when they could be focusing on books
So
and healthcare. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For my opinion, I think the evil in humanity greatly outweighs the good in it.
we're all cynics.
I,
What the fuck?
Oh,
I
I
like,
agree with you guys. Yeah. I just think I just
TMT
think
was just like we're lit.
we're lit, we're fun. That's what I'm saying.
we are fun. We are very fun. But
Yeah.
if I was an alien being like, yes or no, like if I was judging this universe, humanity, I'm like, they had Hitler and King Leopold, and like, what is on the other side? What is on the
Like
other side of it?
like in the
True.
same
What is really
century.
on the other side?
Like, what is outweighing that? What's on the balance side? Like, yeah,
I
have
mean,
they do be bringing out some
Young
bangers
Thug.
sometimes. Yeah, they
I
like, do
don't know
bring
what
out
else I
bangers
can say to
sometimes.
that.
They have the weekend, they have Drake,
Um,
they have Kendrick.
Yo, that's actually insane. That's bro. You might have kickstarted an existential crisis in me. What? No, what has been the impact of the best person in the last century? Like
Who
the
is the best
best
person?
person. What?
There is no best person.
No, I'm
Whoever you're
just
gonna
thinking.
no, whoever you're gonna mention, there is something on the
Yeah.
internet that says that person is a bad person.
It's Greta.
No,
Greta is
I
the
know,
best
but like
person.
think about it. Like
Like think about it,
who?
Gandhi, Mother Teresa,
Yeah,
anybody you're gonna mention, there is something that says
but
that
who?
person is
Greta
not
is the
good. So
best.
like
Who
Greta
who
is
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 fine.
some?
Greta is objectively
okay,
a better
Who
Greta.
person.
is someone? No, but Greta is not fine because what impact has she had that is comparable to
Oh,
the death?
nothing.
That's like, do
Nothing.
you understand? This is actually a very good way to put this.
In
Our
this
evil guys have done more evil than our good guys have done good.
I don't know if it's the nature of
100%.
evil or just the world we're in, but
It
it's
spreads
easier.
faster.
Like you do evil on a large scale, but you can only do good on a small scale.
Why is that? That's why I say our society is
That's what I'm
messed
saying. I
up.
don't know if it's
Actually,
society or just the
that's
nature
going
of
to be the
evil.
tagline. That's going to be the tagline of this
It
episode.
might just be the nature of evil.
Fuck.
Maybe evil just spreads and evil is done wide scale, and you can only do good with your neighbor and the person next to you. You can't really. Maybe there are not enough good people. You
Mm.
can't do good. What is the opposite of killing 6 million Jews? You can't do the good of that. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't compare. So yeah, I
You
think
can
humanity is
though.
terrible and fucked. So like
Fuck me.
I've
You need a lot of money to do good. To do evil, all you need is charisma. Mad.
that's
Anyway, to lighten the mood.
Dune Dune 2. To do evil, all you need is charisma.
Oh my god. To lighten the
This
mood,
kind of
if you
reminds
guys
me.
could drink without getting drunk,
Yeah.
would you still do it?
No.
No. Well, yeah,
Why?
because I look cool.
I only I only really drink to feel the
Okay.
effect.
Okay. So,
Okay,
so,
wait,
so this is the thing. I
let
was
me,
actually thinking
let me put
while
this
watching
straight.
this show
I've been
that
drinking for what, 12 years, thereabout. I've only seen maybe 4 drinks that I genuinely
yeah.
enjoy the taste of that I would drink normally.
What are those
Okay.
drinks?
I can't
Okay,
remember
so
their
this
names,
is
that's
my
the
thing.
problem.
Mm.
Sex on the beach, something,
No, they were not
something,
even like
blah
they're
blah
not bait
blah.
obvious ones, but
But basically,
continue, sorry.
oh, so my thing is while watching this show is that if I couldn't get drunk, why would I drink? And I was just thinking to myself, maybe I should stop drinking in real life. And then I thought,
But you can't get
how
drunk.
would I participate in the beautiful human tradition of shots? There's nothing more social, more bonding, more amazing than shots. And I want to stop drinking. And even if I couldn't get drunk, I think you just need to participate in shots every once in a while, just
Well,
to
you
Yeah.
feel
get
something.
your non-alcoholic shot. Hmm. Doesn't
Ah,
hit the
that's
same, quite
you
literally.
no this yeah this the squeezing of the face. It's all
Yeah,
part of the ritual,
yeah.
Maybe one day I'll
Also
stop.
shots. I mean, most people do tequila, right? And tequila shots are probably like on the healthier side of the
Hmm.
drinking spectrum. You know what I
I
mean?
like that. I'm gonna start doing tequila shots.
I
Yeah,
can't drink
that's why
tequila
like
anymore, so
all
I
the
have the most disgusting shots whenever we're doing shots. I hate it so much.
Jägermeister.
No, no, no. I just get rum straight,
Wow.
which is
Okay.
yeah.
Jeez.
I am.
Okay.
Rum is
Jack
easy
It's
though,
not.
Sparrow.
very
It's
easy.
not easy to shot rum. It's not. You haven't done it.
I
It
can
is
shot
very
it good
easy. Like
though.
rum tastes like nothing. I do. I
Tastes
drink
like
Bacardi all
sugar.
the time. Bacardi
Rum
is my
tastes like
drink.
nothing. If future remember, rum tastes
Yes.
like nothing. That's how they get you. That's how it starts. Rum
Bacardi
tastes like
legit tastes like
nothing.
nothing. Like it's the easiest drink to.
Oh no, but I meant
It's
brown
the
rum.
easiest drink to get down.
I meant brown rum,
Oh,
not
I
white
don't drink
rum.
brown liquor. I
Yeah.
try not to.
Anyway,
Oh,
back to sugar.
okay.
Um, I am very
Okay.
excited for a second season, as long as it goes like the slow horses route. I know there's going to be a larger mystery of finding Henry or whatever, but like I would like just do a mystery, man. Like just do a mystery. We like mystery shows. We like seeing detectives solve mysteries. That's what we came to. Like that's why we signed up to this show, not about any
True.
alien bullshit. Like just do a mystery. Do a cool mystery in which like, you're directing the shit out of
Yeah.
it.
Maybe they'll forget. They'll forget the alien stuff if they have a bad reaction to it. They will just leave it
No,
by the wayside.
no, they'll have a good reaction. Like people have been very hyped. I don't hate it. Like I said, I liked the reveal. I just think the show was more than that, and I think the show should know that it's more than that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like there is some. I like the idea. It feels very like back to your point. It feels very 2010s TV. I like the idea of like Henry and Sugar having like this opposing views of humanity and fighting. Like that could be very interesting, while also solving a mystery. Just don't like if it becomes
Um,
an alien drama in season two. I'll be like, what am I watching? I don't like this. I want a mystery to be solved. Anyway, yeah,
my final thoughts is when you said Henry and Sugar. It reminded me of Henry and Sugar. They
Henry
were saying
Sugar.
the
Yeah,
same thing on
yeah, I heard it.
Netflix. Yeah.
I heard it when I said it. Okay. Any final thoughts, Ibuka?
No, I love Colin Farrell.
Mm-hmm.
I loved Sugar. Didn't love the aliens. They were very weak, and the reveal detracts from the show.
Mm-hmm.
But I had fun throughout season one, and I will miss his monologues, and I will dream about his car.
Oh, the Corvette. TMT
Oh,
final
that cover,
thoughts.
sweet cover. I'm definitely going to revisit it, especially the first three episodes. I
Mm-hmm.
think there's something magical about that one, two, three, that run. It's so good. And
I also
yeah,
think. Oh,
if you're
sorry,
looking
TMT
for a
finish.
nice, if you're looking for a nice who done it, so help you get through a weekend of something. Watch Sugar.
I also think it suffers from the loss of Stallings.
Mm, mm,
So yeah, that was something else.
mm.
But yeah, I mean,
Oh,
guys, go watch
Do you see he
Sympathizer.
replied your tweet?
I did see that. Yes, he's a cool guy.
Shout him
also,
out.
by the way, this is what actually my last thought is shows have to be very shows and movies, they need to hire me as a cruelty consultant because I am very angry that they have enough time to spend on making guys very evil and then their deaths are just very quick. We
Mm.
need to do something about that. We could have dedicated some like 5 minutes to that politician's son suffering. I don't know.
Like,
God.
fair, I get it. But we didn't really see much of his evil until after.
Yeah.
No, I know, but like us seeing it after made me even more mad.
Or maybe Henry's death.
Also, kidnapping is already enough evil, and we do see
I love
some
how
of his
his
evil.
character went from, oh, I just have this one girl that I've taken as a sex slave, to like, no, no, I kidnap
Mm-hmm.
and kill multiple girls while recording. Like, I'm just like, oh, you are like you're
Exactly.
everything.
That's what I'm saying. It's very very sick.
A career
uh
criminal, not a
yeah,
one-time
not a
crook.
one time thing. Like what, 47 or something like that. Like that's insane.
Jeez.
Jesus
Um
Christ.
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, that's a good I think
Yeah.
our general verdict is we really enjoyed Sugar. We didn't enjoy the final two episodes, but like as a whole, we definitely recommend it, right? My
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah. They should have made it Arnold Schwarzenegger. Then I would understand. Honestly, because a random politician's son, come on, man. What are we doing
That's an
here?
incredible like callback to like our second episode of this series. Like
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
anyone that's listened all
Really?
through will get that. Okay. I think yeah, that's it. Ebuka, I don't know when Ebuka will be back, but he'll be back soon. TNT will be back soon. Talk about the boys because the boys is coming in June. June is gonna be a packed month for
Yeah.
us. June and House of the
Yeah.
Dragon. Sorry, House of the Dragon and the boys, and probably the bear too. They haven't given us an exact date yet. But yeah, for now, check out everything else we're doing. Sympathizer, check out the film podcast. Summer movie season is coming up. Um, yeah, TMT has his various podcasts still up. Submarriage, as always. Dirty Lie.
Submarine, Dirty Lie podcast. Problem Man coming back soon. Excited. See you.
Yeah, you've been saying that since January. Cool. Um, quite literally, you said that when we recorded our top 10 in January. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway.
I know.
But yeah, guys, thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for engaging. Talking about Sugar. I hate coming out like we're not down on it. It's just it was a very high bar for us and the finale just didn't land for us completely. But again, I will be there season 2, episode 1 in Colin Farrell and the Streets. So thank you very much for listening and join us next week when I'll be joined by Daniel Kaluya. Bye guys.
Bye.